This past February 4th, the fighter that I have deemed the beautiful boxer fought on the undercard of Serrano Cruz, and she didn't disappoint people. She performed like the professional that she is. And I'll have to tell you, for a super bantamweight, she shows moxie, she shows power, she shows the ability to get the job done. And so now, we will talk about the fighter that I have deemed the beautiful boxer, Ramla Ali, and her latest outing when she took on the tough Australian Avril Matthew. Let's talk about the beautiful boxer and her latest outing. Ramla Ali, the beautiful boxer, on February 4th, took on another tough challenge at her weight class, the super bantamweight division, when she took on Avril Matthew in a 10-round bout. And this was an opportunity for Ramla to really show who she is as a fighter. Madison Square Garden. These two combatants came together and they didn't disappoint. The funny thing is that when you see fighters come out like this and they have something to offer more than just the pretty looks, they have something to offer inside of their fists, and what beats beneath that chest plate. True fighters these women are, and true lookers they happen to be as well. But I'll have to say this about Ramla Ali: you cannot judge a book by its cover. This woman is a fierce, competitive fighter, and on February 4th, she showed us exactly that. Avril Matthew thought that she may conquer the beautiful boxer with her own looks and her approach to the bout. But Ramla had other plans. Ramla came in to compete fiercely, and that's exactly what she did. She won this fight going away, basically winning every round. And there were people who thought at certain instances that she may be able to even stop Avril. But it wasn't without a little bit of a challenge. Matthew was able to score some shots on Ramla, causing her eye to swell, but she would be undeterred. And what I really enjoyed to see was how she was rough in there. She made Matthew pay for things, and it wasn't an easy go. The final scorecards were straight across the board, 99 to 91. for Ramla, who's an orthodox fighter, age 33. She's 5'7". Now, Matthew came in age 35, an orthodox fighter. She's 5'6.5". But there was something about what Ramla did in this fight, and that was to show who's the boss. She pushed the fight. She took the fight to Avril, and it became basically a battle of attrition. Because the stubbornness, when you watch women's boxing, is that they will not give in an inch. They are going to go at it until the final bell. One thing about Ramla is that even through her amateur career, she has shown a rugged and toughness. This bout was for the IBF Intercontinental Super Bantamweight title. And by winning this vacant title, Ali came across her first professional title. And was it a battle for her? She was able to sustain anything Matthew had to offer. But again, I can't speak enough about her ruggedness. I know that she was technically sound. She throws solid punches, whether it's the jab, the hook off the jab, the right hand. But she was on top of Matthew the entire fight. The entire fight. It was an impressive outing for Ramla. And I'm certain that there'll be more bouts like this to come in her future for as long as she decides to fight. At the age of 33, in women's boxing, she may be in her prime. It's too early in the game of boxing for me to determine the women's prime. We have a lot of women who are battling very well over the age of 30 right now. And then some young ones who are like the next gen are coming up in their 20s. I believe the gap will close very soon, and we'll be able to make a better determination on that in the near future. But one thing that can't be denied is that these women always give it their all. What'll be next for Ramla? It's really up to her. But I do foresee her looking to add a little bit of strength and power to her game. She's already punching much harder than she was just 8 months ago. You could actually see it in her performance. And she's doing some things technical that you kind of, if you've been watching, you don't expect a woman to grasp the sport like she has. But that's just women in boxing today. They have raised their game to the degree that the sky is the limit for them. And it's very impressive. I hope to see this young lady in the ring a couple more times before the end of the year. And if she decides to come out again within the next 4 months, I'll be there to check her out. Ramla Ali, who's done modeling on the side, has shown herself to be quite versatile. She is a woman that can dress up for the evening, or she's a woman that can look very casual, or she's a woman that can model for the likes of Victoria's Secret or whatever. And I'm not trying to put a sexist label on that. All I'm saying is she's a multifaceted person who can get the most out of her pugilistic career with these other options. But I love her as a fighter, and she does not lay down. She comes out and gives her all each and every time when you see her perform. And it's very impressive. What is next? We'll have to see. But I can guarantee you one thing, Ramla Ali is going to give it her all, just as she did on this night on February 4th. And I didn't forget to talk about her. I just had a number of things to do, but I'm always going to have an eye on the beautiful boxer because she is worth taking a second, if not third look at when she's in that ring. What do you think? Have you seen Ramla Ali? Do you want to see her? I think you should. Everyone out there who loves the sport of boxing should take this woman in because she is quite a talent. And her story, which I featured in a video earlier, is worth one to listen to. And once again, I say salute to Ramla Ali, the beautiful boxer, IBF Intercontinental Super Bantamweight Champion. Can't wait to see her again. This is Stormy B Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts about the beautiful boxer and what may be next. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.